Welcome to Botches Off-Road. Gavin, you're making funny faces over there.
Am I?
A little bit.
Whoops.
I couldn't tell if half awake, exhausted, what was going on there. But
All of the above. All of the above.
dude, it's been a freaking week already. What is it, Tuesday? God damn, it may as well be Friday.
Yeah. Oh, fighting the yawns.
I don't want to hear anything from Mark. Mark ain't even been to work yet.
No.
Mark, did you get a haircut?
Yes, I did.
Mark, did you get new headphones?
Yeah.
Me too.
I mean,
Did you get
technically,
new pads for
not new. They're new pads.
See
You
that?
did get the new pads?
Yes, I did.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the pads because there's audio bleed through with these open back headphones, which I was scared was gonna happen. And I had to build a new noise gate for our last few episodes. So
Yeah.
I'll have to get those back so that I can not have to use as heavy of a noise gate from now on.
Let me just turn you guys up a little bit. There we go. That's better.
Wait, Gavin, you said you got new headphones too? What'd you
No,
get?
I got a new haircut. I asked him if he got a new haircut. And he said yes.
Yep.
And I said, yes, I did too.
Yeah, so it's been a week. We did timing on the Forerunner.
Did.
Kind of. Yeah. Did. Forerunner's broke again. The timing job that we did, I didn't have a good what's that thing called? Harmonic balancer. So I couldn't tighten the crank bolt as far as I was supposed to. Then when I tried something to make that happen, it slipped a bunch of teeth. So yeah. Timing's not done. I have parts coming to do it and a new harmonic balancer. So like this weekend we should be able to fix it, but
Mm-hmm.
hopefully I didn't break anything.
Hopefully.
So unless we hear something about my truck at this point, we're probably not going to Riggs and Coffee.
Yeah, so I think that your truck isn't coming or going to be ready until Friday.
Wait, what
Yeah,
day is
at the
Riggs and
earliest.
Coffee?
Sunday.
What? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so your truck, I got a call from O'Reilly's today asking me if we had gotten 2 parts because they lost a part. And I was like, no. And they're like, well, we've got the shop that's looking for a VVT sensor. And we had ordered 2 for you, but somehow you bought one and we can't find the other one. And I was like, oh, well, we only have one. And I'm like, and the truck's at Precision Performance. And he goes, oh, it's probably for the same truck.
E.
Yep.
So,
Yikes. Yeah, Sienna called
I think
me.
it's another bad VVT then at that point.
I don't know because the VVT's brand new.
I know.
Could be faulty. Weirder things have happened.
Yeah, but it was having the same issue before we replaced it. So
Could it have been faulty before?
maybe they. It'd be weird to have 2 faulty ones, especially when one was good. I don't think so. I'm wondering if they broke it like we did.
Probably.
If they did, then Mark gets a whole new engine. Yay! Bread sized everything, guys.
God, dude, it's yeah. So Forerunner's still borked. I haven't done anything except for work on that and go to work and hate my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gavin did stuff, so I'll just let him talk the rest of the episode.
Wow. I mean, I didn't really do much. I got the tent in, which was good, finally. And really wanted to set it up, so I set it up that night in the kitchen. And thankfully it wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be. Because I don't know why. It doesn't feel like the size of your gazebo, but it could be in measurement. It just doesn't feel like it. And
Yeah.
so I was like, cool, this isn't quite as big as I thought it was going to be. It doesn't have as big of a footprint.
Or you just think of our gazebo as bigger than it actually is.
It could be. Yeah, it could be. So, probably next day is the day after that or something. Whenever it was sunnier, because we haven't had a sunny day in a while. We went out and set it up, and I took some video and tried to make a decent YouTube video of it and of the whole taking it out of the bag and everything, and it's pretty cool. It's fucking heavy, but it's pretty cool.
If
I forget,
if there's a tent that makes the swag light, that's a heavy ass fucking tent.
yeah, dude. I mean, I know like 75 pounds isn't like heavy, but for a tent, when I went to go pick it up, I was like, ugh, like a little. I was a little surprised. Like, you know, you don't pick up 75 pounds all the time. At least I don't. Other people do. But, like, so you kind of forget.
That's my job.
Yeah, you kind of forget what 75 pounds feels like until you're trying to throw a fucking sack of it on you. Like, I could pick up 2 bags of pellets. It's 80 pounds. And I know how that feels. But, like, in a long tent form, I was just like, wow. Okay.
It's like, that's why I always just roll the swag off the truck, and then wherever it rolls off is where it gets set up.
Yeah. I'd probably do that if I wasn't worried about, like, tent poles breaking or something. But, yeah, I think I'm going to have to clear some space on the roof for that.
That's true, because not only is it heavy, it doesn't have the cushiony mattress to protect everything.
No. But I will be bringing that to Rigs and Coffee and setting it up for people, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
I mean, it looks like there's going to be a good area to do it at because you got
the
park there.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that it was moving to a park. And
well, I gotta double check it, but I'm pretty sure it's like slightly down the road from their place. I mean, the garage currently is not that big, so I'm not surprised that they got permission to do in the park.
So is it Saturday or Sunday?
Usually Sunday.
I know it's usually Sunday, but I was wondering if
Saturday's the Rocks and Valleys.
Oh yeah. Which I can't go to. Period. There's no way I'll be ready for that.
Yeah. Huh. But yeah, no, I'm gonna show up there. Maybe I'll bring some hot dogs or something, and with the tent there and everything, we might stay the whole time and just relax for a little bit. Depends on the weather, I guess.
I'm about to say depends on the weather there.
Yeah. If it's
supposed to be like 60.
Yeah, if it's 60 and stuff, then we'll be fine, but
I don't know. I mean, last couple of weeks of weather here in Michigan's been insane.
Yeah, pretty rough. Cold, rainy, snowy, sleet, all in
tornadoes.
The same. Yeah, all in the same 3 hours.
Blizzards.
Yep. Thunderstorms.
Yep.
Thunder snow.
Yep.
Did you hear about the guy that decided to go out on the ice from Mackinac Island?
Oh, on the snowmobile?
Yeah, dude.
During the blizzard.
Yep.
Had to get rescued by a cutter. They saved the snowmobile, too. It was a cool video.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Nuts.
Yeah,
That's
the
nuts.
shelf broke from him, so he really had to get rescued.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was... All you do is you just floor it on the snowmobile and you scoot across the water.
Yeah,
well,
have you seen the guys?
He was told not to go out there.
Yeah, he was warned by like a sheriff or something. But
it's just crazy, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, tent's cool. I didn't know it came with a footprint, and it comes with a footprint, so it's pretty cool about that.
Oh, like a tarp that goes underneath it?
Yeah. What else?
Pretty cool.
Tent stakes. It's got some decent tent stakes, and it's got rainfly stakes, which are just the cheap tent stakes, but
so, because that's got a solid roof, do you even technically need the rainfly at that point?
I don't know. Because it's got sky windows. And
Do they have storm flaps over them?
no, not over the top.
Oh, then yeah, you need
Yeah.
the rain fly. Otherwise, you're gonna be leaking.
Yeah. Someone messaged me on YouTube about that and was asking if I moved the plastic windows for the side of the tent to the top, if that would work. And I'm like, well, probably not, because it's a Velcro put on. So I
Right.
don't imagine it would keep water very well. So, but that's fine. After I installed the Rainfly the first time, all you have to do is take it off like the pull extenders, and you can fold the tent up with the Rainfly on top of it. So next time, theoretically, when I set it up, all I have to do is stand it up, and the Rainfly should still be on it. So
Yep.
That is kind of. I guess if the rainfly stays on, it's not as big of a deal. But it does kind of suck. But at the same time, if the rainfly can stay on it, then it doesn't really matter.
yeah, I think for it's no different from like my Dagger or my Colorado 3-person, the 6-person tent. Sorry.
Except, I'll give it a boom in the fact that those, if you set up in the rain, the inside's going to be wet. Whereas with that, it should reflect some of the rain, even if it's not completely waterproof.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. But I
was asking because it's like the big thing about the swag is you don't need a rainfly. You just roll it out and pop it up.
Mhm.
Even if it's downpouring, all your shit inside's going to stay dry.
Yeah, this isn't quite like canvas, but it's a pretty heavy material. I don't really know how to call it, like what to consider it as, but it's pretty heavy duty. Like I said, when we get a nice day, I'll bring it over and we could set it up and we could both look at it, but the
Nice days are far and few in between.
Yeah,
right now.
that's-
this whole cold and windy. Like, not to bring up the weather again, dude, but this has been rough.
Yeah, no, it has. Like when that day, me and Jasper spent a couple hours outside just because it was that nice and we were that fucking like kept up and just wanted to get out. And I was like, oh yeah, come inside, let's go do dinner and we'll come back out tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and it's fucking shit and rain and sleet and snow all at the same time and thunderstorms. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe not. And
Yeah, Oh,
Oh.
sorry guys, I didn't mean to yawn on you.
oh yeah, you were saying hi, so I stopped to listen to what
Yeah.
you were gonna say too.
I know I like spoke and then it was like boom yawn. Yeah, no, and then to make my weekend even longer, I had a massive feed spill in the brooder the day before baby birds came.
Yeah, that was bad.
Lots of cleaning up on that one.
Like 7 tons of feed. Well, the problem is I can't open the doors with baby birds in there.
Yeah.
So I've just got to like keep them out of the feed
Oh yeah, that sounds fun.
cuz it's too cold to open the doors or I can make them sick. So
Right.
Yeah.
I was hoping Thursday we were supposed to see 60s and then now it's like high of 40s.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the UP's getting hammered.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Marquette is wild.
Yep.
Because they had almost no snow left, and then they just got hammered with like 4 or 5 feet.
Yep. Yep.
There was a
In, like,
plow
2
truck.
hours.
There was a plow truck that was stuck at Harbor Springs.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's how bad they got hit up in the northern part of the Mitten.
Yeah, everyone got hit. It's like just like 45 minutes above us, they get hit so much harder than we do.
Oh, yeah, like all the counties is like a red stripe for outage
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
So 45 minutes north of us, so you're talking like Big Rapids area.
Well, maybe a little more like Cadillac-ish. That's about an
Yeah.
hour.
Us and Cadillac usually get hit with about the same stuff. They might see a little more than we did this year, but usually we're pretty on par with Cadillac.
Yeah. I mean,
Now you go up Traverse City area, they get a little bit more snowfall than we do.
Yeah.
yeah, when I went to Cadillac, that's where we were doing the wheeling, and it was like, holy shit, there is way more here.
Well, we that day that you were doing that, we were out in about the same depth. We were 2.5, 3 foot of snow.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It wasn't like that in my yard, so I don't know. It was pretty rough up there, and you could tell that there's like a point on the highway where all of a sudden the snow piles on the side of the road, where the plows hit them, move up a good couple feet, and you're like, oh, the roads get crappier, the piles on the side of the road get taller. It's like a band,
Then we got hit with. See, was that the one where we camped in a snowstorm, Mark? I can't remember now. Or was that one we did in the yard?
Technically, we camped in 2 different snowstorms.
So many snowstorms. Why do we camp in snowstorms? We should do it more.
Sounds fun. Now that I have this,
I think the worst one was our first time, and we did not get our heating figured out that time, so we were like really suffering for the most part.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how this tent heats with as big as it is with a diesel heater. How well it will.
That was the one where it was like it's -20 or whatever, and you went inside.
Yep.
Oh no, dude, I was chilling. I woke up sweating my ass off that night. Open up my sleeping bag and was like, "Oh fuck, I can't do
this." Your swag holds better than my fucking tent does. So
yeah, the materials.
Like I said, different. I was fine. I was fine until I rolled just right and let all the cold air into my sleeping bag, and I couldn't get back.
Yeah, for me, I even had the window open that night. For me, it wasn't even the heat in the tent; it was the heat in my because I had 2 wool blankets on me, my winter sleeping bag, and my down quilt.
Isn't that the night though the diesel went out too?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because mine went out too.
Yeah, that's the one where we tried to heat all 3 with 1 diesel heater, and it did not work.
No.
It pulled the warm air out of mine and just blew mix of cold and warm into theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really hoping it works with the one. I might. No, I can't. I was gonna say maybe I could just set the diesel heater inside the tent and just have the exhaust go out the port, but
no,
I'd melt it. But I think it'll be fine.
No, I think you'll be fine, dude. I mean, we heated the canopy by putting the diesel heater in it, and it did okay. The only reason it didn't do better is that thing doesn't retain heat at all.
Right.
Yeah, we had the open bottom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, were you just bare floor too?
Yep.
Yeah. Thankfully, that came with the floor Velcroed already, because I was kind of dreading that part, like Velcroing the whole floor in.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of a pain in the ass.
I think that first time when we did it, that second night, us on cots kind of saved it a little bit for us for heat retention wise.
Yeah, it took you off the floor a little.
Oh yeah.
Well, it put three of us in one space, so we had our body heat and the diesel heater.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I was gonna try it here when we had all this snow piling up here, and then I forgot that Sienna has a truck which has the diesel heater and everything else in it. So I was like, well, screwed. So we went down to one vehicle, and and now Sienna drives my truck to work, which means I don't have any of my cool stuff to play with when it is warm out. But I was going to do a video with me and the boy out there in the tent with the diesel heater and stuff, and it's just one of those things where it's like, well, can't do that now.
You just got to make sure you get the stuff you need for your video out the night before.
Yeah, and I didn't even think about it. I just got a bug up my ass after seeing that I was starting to get some views, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should do another one real quick. But it's all good. Maybe I'll do one this weekend.
No, I think as long as you got, like, there's no open mesh on your tent, it's pretty much sealed off for the most part unless you open it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should be fine with that the diesel heater. I mean,
Yeah.
I know it's slightly bigger than what me and Alan had, but we are pretty much our winter kit just pretty much has a layer that blocks off the mesh
Yeah. Yeah,
on
all
our
the
tent, so that's pretty much what brings heat.
windows zip up and everything, so it should be fine. I mean, it seals completely, plus with the rain fly on. That would help
Yep.
retain any heat that might escape, but so
I mean, you can always shove quilts between the rainfly and the tent too. That'll help.
Yep.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, I think it'll be good.
No.
I mean, for what we paid for it, it should be good.
It better be good.
Better be good. You'll be hearing a very different review if it's not a good 4-season tent with a diesel heater.
That you paid $900 for.
Yeah. That's the most expensive ground tent I've ever bought. Hands down. By like
Yeah.
$600, $500. That's a lot.
Yeah. That when I bought the swag, that was my thing. I'm like, man, this is the most expensive ground tent I've ever bought.
Yeah. Yeah. You ever feel like you're starting to get into that range where people see your gear and they're like, "Oh, it must be nice." Yeah. You ever get to that?
I don't know.
Like,
Am I there?
I think like people starting out would see our setups and go, "Oh yeah, it must be nice to have all that money." Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause you have a full like Milwaukee setup, and a nice Forerunner, like a good lift, and yeah, I know you're having issues with it, but to the outside view, like you have a nice Forerunner, like you long travel, good camp setup. You know, you pair all that into like a package of what you've spent and stuff, and show that to a new person, and they'd be like, "Yeah, man, that sucks." You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
I think
see
I
it.
think
Yeah,
we're
I
in a
could see it.
different bracket now. I think we're at a different level than what we started. I mean, obviously a little bit, but like even with Mark's truck, like he's got a solid truck, like he's got a solid
Yeah.
setup. The Light Fighter, like we all pack up and get to camp and do our thing really quickly. Like there's no fumbling around with what to do, or you know what I mean. Like I don't know, like we've hit a groove, we've hit a different level of it. And like I would look at myself now as a like a new camper. If I looked at myself 3 years ago with the Ozark Trail like stove kit that cost $17 with like a tin pan, and like you just put it on a small burner. That was all I had for cooking. Like if I looked at that, like myself then, and looked at what I have now, I'd be like, damn, like you hit it big, dude. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like we're doing well, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing well.
I don't know, man. That's what I use to keep the perspective if I ever get down on things. Like, dude, I got a damn near $1,000 tent now. I got a diesel heater, like I have expensive stove, expensive fridge, expensive like kitchen sets and power, and like I figured out how to wire a little bit, so like I have a spare battery and lighting and a winch, and like moved up a lot in the last 3 years, if that.
I'd say the last year, dude.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
all of our setups this last year of
Oh yeah.
it's ridiculous.
It's kind of hard until you look back. Like I was looking back at Google Photos today, and I'm like, God dang, dude! In the 2 years that we've had the kid, it's actually been 2 years because my truck was stock when I got Jasper. So in that time,
Right.
I have gotten a lift, a winch bumper, the whole back redone, fridge, all the stuff that I have now. That's a lot of money, dude.
I look at just the last year. The last year I've did long travel.
Yeah.
Roof rack.
Yeah, roof rack was a big one.
Swag was this year.
Yep.
Most of the pack out was this year.
Yeah, I forgot about the roof rack, but yeah, roof rack was $1,000. That ain't no joke.
Mine was $2.50.
Right. But I love mine. I still think it's worth it compared to the old one, but that was not a small purchase for me. And it's taken a long time to get to these too. Like people would look at our setup now and be like, yeah, you're loaded. I was like, no, it took 2 years to get all this stuff. Like there was nothing about what we have took a day to get. Took a lot of sacrifices too,
Yeah.
Yeah, there was definitely times where we were eating corn out of a can and hot dogs for dinner to make
What are you talking about? You don't eat hot dogs.
I love hot dogs.
You guys too fancy for
Yeah,
hot
yeah,
dogs.
we're too
You have these
bougie.
gourmet meals.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
But-
Like we've done good. We've came really far. If our past selves looked back at us, they would be proud. All of us. They would be envious.
All right, well, you guys ready to go? You guys ready to move on over to the hour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kudos to us, guys. Cheers. Chink.
Hell yeah! Cheers to us.
Yeah.
Yep.